Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Cyberpunk 2077. We have rescued Evelyn. I don't think she's doing very well. Our girl Judy here has delved into her brain a little bit and found some XBDs. We're going to see the one that she was able to recover, and I'm nervous. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm very nervous. That last episode was a rough one. I definitely felt a lot of anger during that episode, and it came out in my mantis plates. But let's go ahead and see what's in this BD. I think that this one probably has to do with what the information that we need to get, which is who hired Judy.
Okay, show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
It's either
Guess
that,
we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune.
or it's something awful that happened
on,
to her.
V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Alright, so pain editors and mortality rates, I'm going to read this because it probably has directly to do with what's going on with our girl here. The implant known widely as the pain editor is cyberware that reduces or even entirely eliminates pain, which she was not allowed to use. She had to feel everything. That was, we read that in one of the messages, that she had to be able to feel all of the pain. Which is really, really messed up. It has enjoyed unwavering popularity for years among certain circles in Night City, the most devoted and arguably most valuable of which is mercenaries. Okay. Okay, no, this doesn't have to do with her situation, other than the fact that she didn't get to edit her pain. Man, I'm a little bit emotional, man. This is awful.
Hey, how you feeling? Need anything? Not here to nag. Just talk.
After what she's been through, even touching her could be a trigger. I'm not gonna do it. And I'm not gonna ask her for her help. Like, I can't do it. It doesn't feel right. Dude, look at that thing. What are you working on, Judy? Why Be Me? Confessions of a Brain Dance Addict. Preface. Do you want to be you? Seriously, take a moment to let that question sink in. Do you feel at home in your skin? Do you like your job, your friends, your family? When you look in the mirror, do you say to yourself, I'm the luckiest person alive, then hop in the leather upholstered back seat of your chauffeured Rayfield? If you answered yes to any of these questions, put down this book and stop wasting your valuable time. If you answered no to the above, I understand just how you feel. It used to be said, at the turn of the century, that the world belongs to the 1%. Today, 1,000% is closer to the truth. That's rough. And your chances of joining this group are even less than that. In this reality, I mean, where you are you, in a brain dance you can be anyone. A broker who manages a portfolio worth trillions, an elite soldier who blasts his enemies out of existence with a tech shotgun, a suave rocker boy whom the whole world lusts after. Now I ask you again, of the millions upon millions of people in this world, do you want to be you? The answer for me was always no. And so my story begins. Sergio Morales.
Have a seat.
Relive It, Braindance Quarterly. Guest editorial. Braindance editors have long strived to strike a balance between real, lived experience and technological experiential purity. The more heavily processed the material, the more abstracted the pathways, the clearer the Braindance recording. These fundamental elements of design have guided editors since the first wave of brain-to-brain experience sharing technology took hold. In their pursuit of balance, however, editors have clearly shown a bias for purity over naturalism over the years, even going so far as to use it as a point of pride in the quality of their production. But in the industry's latest push for greater purity, has the purpose of the technology already been forgotten? Will we not find ourselves processing and filtering a braindance recording to the point that the emotional experience no longer extends beyond what we receive from film, television, and video games? After reliving some of the latest titles on my feeder unit, this once academic question now feels all too inevitable with the industry's current trajectory. For a moment, let's consider why some reports suggest more and more users are searching for unlicensed titles on the black market, so-called black brain dances, extreme brain dances, or XBDs. Are we so sure it's the illicit content they are after, or maybe the real draw is the residual grit we editors try so hard to remove? Distracting thoughts, irrelevant memories, loose associative threads, emotions stretching beyond the desired spectrum. What if this noise is not so superfluous as we believe it to be? What if these peripheral experiences hold the potential to elevate a good brain dance to an exquisite one? It seems like it'd be dangerous too, doesn't it? Like the influence of somebody else's thoughts, unfiltered? I mean, all of it is probably dangerous to your psyche, but yeah, like the thought experiment of what brain dances could actually do to a human psyche is like wild. We do ourselves a disservice by not exploring these questions before our blind crusade for braindance purity leads this industry straight into the bin of obsolete, flash-in-the-pan technology.
All right, roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage him in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
I believe you, Judy. I believe you.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
What am I looking out for?
Take a look around if you want. I think I recognize these. What are they? Vive markings.
Voodoo.
You familiar with them? Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though. Who? Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Alright, that would make sense. She's in... Whoever this is obscuring
Can't see her
themselves,
face.
and they're wearing Netrunner gear.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Every single piece of tech I see, security, we need a layout of the whole room. We only have the requests.
Might not be important.
Maybe, but all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search, at least.
What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
Okay.
All right, think we got everything. What do you think? Woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into? Ugh, I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. Pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Ugh, I don't know if I
why
do.
not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Don't say that. Don't say that. There absolutely is stuff out there that can surprise you, I promise.
Oui, oui, allez. Vous t'es qu'une raison, moi, c'est tout intelligent pour ça, pour t'y bien. Moi, c'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bouts. Faut que nous prenions chance là. Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est pas critique ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
What language is she speaking?
Dunno. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I... Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Got it. Give it a second.
Okay.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Caught another name. Something like... Silverhand?
They
We
know a
have to
lot
know what they're
about
saying.
Soul Killer.
Could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Tu pouvais déjà aller.
Oui, oui, allez. Vous t'es qu'une raison, moi, c'est tout intelligent pour ça, pour t'y bien.
Ou pensez mademoiselle a fait un problème?
Moi, c'est pas enragé. En
Oh,
plus,
she dared.
c'est le plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bouts. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi, t'as ramé quoi même j'avais, qui Silverhand a mené nous direct sous Alt.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est pas critique ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting.
I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago.
Uh-huh.
V, you got any idea?
Why not tell her? Why not? Judy, she's one of our ride or dies.
Biochip
V, get it together.
we stole. It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
AKA talk to Johnny.
Know who they are, who the woman is? Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
I'll ask around. Make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. I hope you won't need it.
See you around, Judy.
Right. Thanks, V.
Didn't know she dabbled in robotics.
No,
I forgot to change the notifications in the pressure gauge, add an automatic reset when starting it up. Tracking module froze underwater again, probably the waterproof case is blocking the signal. Fix, make an opening for an antenna. Connection lost with the barometer when set to bathymetric mode. Fix odd, fix. Add an automatic signal to switch back to last position before connection
that's
loss.
fucking Shimra. Think that's how she winds down?
After a day's work of tuning hardcore smut? Wouldn't be surprised. No. Interesting.
Place looks like a fucking antique museum.
I guess you should feel right at home.
Chick's got taste. Except for one thing.
And what's that?
Way she looks at you. Don't pretend you haven't noticed.
Oh my.
Makes you all mushy inside. I can feel it.
It does. It does make me feel all mushy inside. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Man, she's got shards everywhere.
Don't rub me.
All right. Well, I suppose we can call Mr. Hands. We're not going to be moving on with this part of the story yet, but we can do this.
V is calling. Ergo, V as well.
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief, if he can swing it.
Ah, straight to biz. Ultra heavy variety. The Voodoo Boys, led by one Maman Brigitte. It's no easy feat getting an audience with her.
Maman Brigitte? That a nickname? Spooky cult alias?
Alas, I've not had the pleasure of asking her over tea. But no. Many assume otherwise, yet her title carries no religious weight. The Voodoos don't adhere to their cultural heritage. Rather, they loosely allude to it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Didn't expect you could swing this anyway.
V? Reverse psychology? On me? Surely you're better than that.
I'm not. Is
really
it working?
Not doing biz with the Voodoos.
Surprised? I strive to avoid risk in my dealings. They pose much of it. Still, feelers I can extend. No harm in asking around. I just need information from you. A springboard, if you will.
Let's say there's something I got that they want.
You've got something for the VDBs. Trust me, they don't want it. They don't need it. An insular bunch all round. Tech, networks, what you will, all in-house. But if you insist, I'll poke around. In the event of a twitch, you'll hear from me.
Okay. My cat is once again rubbing his face all over my microphone, so if you hear weird noises, that's what it is. Okay. Well, since we're right next to this cyber psycho, we can do that. And then, let's see. Maybe we'll go and grab that side job. Do a couple side missions. Okay. Okay, we'll work on that air dash. And maybe let's do a quick check of our inventory, see where things are at right now. We found a lot of stuff in that last area. How was that submachine gun got such good DPS, man? I mean, I guess it is an iconic, but... Okay, good sub, light machine gun. Okay, that makes no sense that this one is not higher DPS, but this one is, but I have it going by DPS. Like, what is happening? What is happening? Which submachine gun is actually better then, huh? What I want to do is I want to find a iconic revolver that I can start upgrading. Because I love heavy-hitting revolvers. And I'd like one that I can start investing resources into, you know? So let's see, it's a tech submachine gun. I should probably give it a shot, but... Okay, anything white and green I think is just going to go automatically at this point. I think we're at that point where we can safely do that. Okay, do we have... We do have a precision rifle on right now. Looks like that one's not going to be better. Is it exactly the same? Has lower effective range and higher reload speed, probably just simply because of what's on it. Mods and whatnot. Kappa. It's a smart pistol. Okay, lots of stuff is actually better than that right now. Okay, so is the knife highest DPS at the moment? Looks like it might be. Okay, so with that being the case... I think we can safely get rid of all that stuff. Whoops. Don't really care for the pink. God, those are ugly. Okay, we got lots of things that we could go and upgrade, probably. Maybe even get a couple more installs. Actually, how are we on our cap? Our cap has gone up a little bit. So yeah, we might be able to install something new in one of these slots somewhere. Okay. Somehow we've skipped over a lot of the green and blue stuff and gone straight to purple. So I probably need to try and replace this with something that's purple so that I can start utilizing some of these hacks. So you know what? Let's go and find a Ripperdoc and see. And let's try and go to one that we haven't gone to yet. I think there's one over here somewhere. Yeah, there's one here. I don't know if we've been to this one. We'll go and pick that up, and then we'll go to the Ripperdoc. And yes, I do recognize that I'm skipping on that Cyber Psycho.
Hey V, the NCPD got a call about a cyber psycho and actually sent a patrol this time, but it's been a few hours with no report back. Either those cops got scared and bounced, or... Anyway, could you check it out for me? It'd be much appreciated.
Okay, what's with all the windy? Can I cheat?
All units in the area. Criminal activity reported in Watson.
Roger. Probably some cyber psycho again, but I'll handle it. Say, any update on my overtime bonus?
Okay, camera, I can't tell what you actually need me to do here. I really can't tell. What is this? Why are they after me? What did I do?
Details have been sent.
Alright, I have no idea what's going on with these roads right now. I'm just getting out. Guessing it's something down here. Oh, shit. Okay, we're okay. Is it down here? Sure is.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I'm like right by where we meet with Takamura. Am I gonna accidentally meet with Takamura? Because I don't want to do this right now. All right. Let's go to that Ripper. Yeah, we're gonna do some more side content before we do another main story quest. Now, what are you doing here? I think I might have been to this Ripperdoc. That's okay. Maybe we'll get to see if, Okay, I'm assuming they'll get mad at me if I go into that zone, so I'm not going to.
Negative for intruders.
Okay, how did we end up so far away from this? Okay, I don't think I've been to this one yet.
Got a lot of iron here.
I have a bad experience some years ago. I want insurance.
Now I'm curious.
Cyberpsycho?
Clients, he lose his mind right here in this chair. He howl like an animal, expose his blades. He charge me. Then I have no gun, only a scalpel. I try to defend myself, but I lose one eye, 4 fingers, and a kidney. Still,
damn,
I survive it, as you see. I promise to myself every day I will not be unprepared again.
This patient of yours, cyberpsycho, you think?
I do not know. For me, cyberpsychosis is an empty word. A label we give to people who are bad, evil, from cyberware or not.
Looking to upgrade my chrome.
Okay, you sit, be comfy, and we will start.
Okay. Oh, we actually have a purple one. But it doesn't have any slots. What does it do, though? Oh, this is the one that slows time. Gotcha. So if you don't want to do quick hack stuff, then this is an option that's alternative. Now, here we go. And we have enough money. It's going to take half of our money. A little bit more than half. 46,000. Okay. Enemies take 40% longer to trace your location. -2 RAM cost for covert quick hacks. +5 RAM after performing a takedown. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Assist mode, and Tier 4 turret friendly mode. System overload. Okay. Now we can actually use some of those quick hacks that we've been getting. Okay, so this one is doing what? Negates enemy quick hack, +1 RAM. Okay. How do I tell which one is a replacement and which one will take another slot? I guess it would be the same icon. Okay, health items now give 5% armor. That's a huge bonus to our armor as well. +90? Actually, it will do 94 because of technical ability attuned. That one's really good. I think I'm gonna get it. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. Okay, let's do it. 8% health item and health item efficiency. Alright, so everything's at least blue for us now. Alright, thank you, Doc. Bait, cripple movement, detonate grenade, reboot optics, overheat, short circuit, ping. Lures an enemy to your current position without putting them in an alerted state. Can be used during combat, forcing the affected enemy out of cover. When uploaded through a camera, the enemy will be lured to the camera instead of you. Cool. Enemy movement. Cyberware that supports movement, plus 15% melee damage against affected enemies. Affected enemies are more susceptible to melee finishers. Ooh, I like the sound of that. And then detonate grenade. Okay. Cool stuff. All right. Okay, we would need 75 of those. I could make 31. What is this? A tier 3 overheat. Right now ours is, our overheat is white. So that would be a much better one. Honestly, yeah. I use overheat not often, but somewhat often. More than others. Okay, we got them all in. Okay, we'll pick up this side job that's right next to us.
A raid on an organic meat trafficking ring and a malaria outbreak in the Glen. But first, we turn to a mysterious connectivity failure.
Listen to that guy. How'd you rate his chops?
Pathetic. Can barely hold the thing. I ain't a musician, but even I can tell that's sloppy stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, a critic. Chill, Chumba. Ain't half bad. Guy's hurting, got something he can't take, and it shows. Could stand a little more stage presence. Fingering's all wrong, loses the tempo more than he keeps it, but not bad.
Really know how to give a guy a compliment. That how you got your start? Street busker with big dreams?
Don't make me laugh. No time for playing my way to the top. Was too busy shaking the world awake.
Being at the top can be worth it. Wanna shake the world, you know? World's gotta feel you first.
And you pay for it. You spend your lyrics laying waste to the big record corps. Who's gonna sign you then? But give up your ideals, and no amount of eddies can buy them back.
Catch 22.
All right, princess. At least you played some gigs. Saw those memories of yours.
True. Played where we could. Parks, old factories, underground clubs. Had an audience from the start. Some recorded our stuff, didn't even know who we were.
So, you're saying some old samurai bootlegs are still floating around town? I smell Eds.
No idea you were such a materialist. Could almost cry. Almost.
What, you don't love capitalism, Johnny?
Think those tapes still exist after all these years?
You know,
I think we know the answer to that.
Not far from here. Club we played till the band fell apart. Great spot. Place for people with their heads on straight. Maybe they'll know something.
Okay.
Johnny? Pretty sure they turned your great spot into a slurp shop.
Oh man.
Mindless fucking consumerism wins the day again.
Point for the other team.
Huh. This is why you don't bring back fallen warriors. Sooner or later, they're gonna see everything they fought for is turned to shit.
Hey.
I'm sorry, but what? You all saw that, right?
Don't make trouble.
Know anything about bootlegs from the Rainbow Cadenza days? Like, say, dunno, samurai stuff?
Samurai. Oh, that ugly red face on black?
How dare you?
Yeah, even I know that one.
As I'm wearing
Old
that
guy
hat.
comes by here sometimes wearing their shirt. Spends the whole time yakking with his psychofan friends.
Wouldn't happen to know where I could find him?
You can find him living back in the 2020s. But besides that, he's out there at the market.
You mean he does his shopping there?
I mean, you can do yours at his spot, assuming you'd even want to. He sells ancient, dusty tapes of ancient, dusty indie bands. No one's heard of a single one of them.
Preem. Thanks.
Hey.
Hey, looking for some good tunes. Got any laser pop? Something from us cracks?
Don't sell no scop here. You either want good music or rainbow bright shite.
Chill, Chum. Just a joke.
Laser pop. Fucking laser pop. Here, at my stand.
Heard I can get some decent tunes here.
What you mean by decent? We got Cartesian Duelist, Uridine stuff, Tainted Overlord.
Any samurai?
Kid, you even gotta ask?
I mean, like, look around.
Never fade away. Dancing with my axe, chipping in, you name it, we got it. Silverhand was the one true messiah of rock. I'd hand them records out like candy if I could. But a guy's gotta eat.
See, I found Silverhand's biggest fan.
And proud of it. Today's bitty box rockers can't even touch him. Silverhand had something they couldn't even dream of.
Silverhand?
He had that fire, kid. Fire! Guy shook the foundations of the corporal world. He died for his ideals.
Doesn't matter, he was also kind of a terrorist.
Blaze way down the rebel path.
Yeah, looking for the real deal. Like, say, bootlegs from Samurai's first gigs?
Fuck! First, you have got no idea what you're asking for. Not if you're so chilled about it. Don't know how you found out about them bootlegs, but forget it. Not gonna give them to the first gonk off the street.
Ain't a poser. Know everything there is to know about Silverhand.
Go on. Impress me.
Know what he told Carrie the last time they met? Fuck this band. Not your crowd, not your noise. Do your own thing.
Yeah, sure. I could think up a million conversations they had. There were no witnesses.
Until now.
I used to come here back when it was still Rainbow Cadenza. Bootleg sure would make a nice souvenir of the good old days.
Cut the scop. You're too young to remember the first Samurai gigs. Weren't even a twinkle in your daddy's Kuroshis.
Hey, appearances can be deceiving. How do you know this pretty face ain't an implant?
All right, punk. Prove it. How'd Samurai's third ever gig end?
A little help, Johnny?
Johnny, my dear expert, help a chum out.
Where is he?
Need a quick rundown of Samurai trivia.
Yep, third gig. Remember it like it was yesterday. Set my axe on fire, then smashed it on the stage. Crowd went wild.
Well, can't wait all day.
Easy. Johnny lit up his axe, then smashed it.
Nope. Knew it. Who smashes their gear when they're just starting out? I mean, a new one costs eddies.
Fucking hell, Johnny. Why the sabotage? Why now?
'Cause it's funny. 'Cause I'm bored. Maybe I don't like the cut of your conformist jib.
You always freeze up like this?
Played our third gig at Cadenza.
I'm gonna punch this guy.
Little fire broke out. Some drunk gonks tried to put it out with beer. Denny's fro got singed. Wore a wig for a few weeks. Never did get herself any tech hair.
Hang on. Now I remember. There was fire. Poor Denny. Poor Denny's hair.
I almost forgot. Heard Johnny started it, actually. Tossed a cig that was still glowing.
Huh, bullshit. That cig was Carrie's, no doubt. But hey, any trouble's Johnny's fault.
Still don't believe you were there. But what the hell? Only a real fan could know something like that. Hey, anyways, gotta educate the youth. Maybe you'll find something special under the table. Go on, have at it.
Okay. Samurai concert recording. Worth a small fortune. All right.
Much appreciated.
Take it. Spread the good Silverhand word. Death to corpos.
Glad you could feel your special.
You know, they say time is the best teacher. Used to think that was true. But look at that guy, 60 at least, but still living in 2020.
Guy's your biggest fan. Not happy to meet him?
Blew Socket Tower to smithereens, and it's still standing there, just the same. Don't want people getting stuck in a rut, stuck in the past. Want them to change. Them and the world.
Been 60 years. Something must have changed.
Know what changed? The damn facade. Fresh interface plugs, new high fructose scop syrup, and fun fruity flavors. A new face of Arasaka, same old shit, different packaging.
Something's changing. Maybe we can't see it, but there's change all the same.
Sure, now almost nobody remembers when a person wasn't just a meat bag full of secondhand implants.
All right, job complete. All right. All red, baby. All red. Hey, sorry about all the dead people.
I'm ready. You ready?
Could go for a bite.
I figured.
Okay. Just wanted to sell all my extras. One of them must have been that vinyl, too. Okay. So, from here, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? There's nothing super close by. We got quite a few things in these districts. Maybe we should go over here and work on some of those. We're not too far from that.
And closest associate.
Glad you could clear your
Trump has also announced plans to run for mayor in the upcoming election.
Let me just...
Why are you so far away, bro? All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, is this back at Misty's? Or is this gonna be, what's his face again?
They wish to rule.
Yeah, it's just this guy.
Your executives,
It's just
your
Co.
leaders. But
Just
they
Co Carnage.
are not human, no. But then what, you ask? Reptilians!
Yep.
You can recognize them by their cold blue eyes.
It's true.
Creatures born centuries ago on the Antarctic ice sheet.
I've seen it myself.
They hide their true faces under masks of human skin.
Nothing but
Two-faced
truth.
snakes, oppressors of humanity.
I've met politicians.
Not surprising. I bet politicians. Two-Faced is right.
Hear her! The faces! You have seen their reptilian faces?
Oh, maybe. Weren't human, that's for sure.
And where did this filth slither out from, you ask?
Antarctica. You said that already.
Today they hide amidst the snow and ice of the South Pole, step by step usurping our crown as creation's chosen. Millions of years ago, they evolved from dinosaurs to become the world's first advanced, intelligent race. And who is their progenitor? Their masters? The scientists of Alpha Centauri!
Again with Alpha. Man, Alpha Centauri is doing all sorts of stuff on this planet, isn't it?
I recognize you. You come here often.
I'm leaving. Bye.
Your mind has opened.
My mind is open. It's so open. Okay, let's head into this area. Maybe we'll start with this gig and then work our way towards some of these side quests.
So that I may continue.
Nix, hey, got a job for you. Swing by when you have a sec. I don't even know who Nix is. Spellbound. That's really cool. Ooh, XXX, huh? Now what is this place?
Yo, V, got this client, Larry Fangorn. Says his partner, Adam, elbowed him out of his bits. Club called Empathy. Larry wants back in. And hey, we're here to help, right? What can I say? The club industry's always been a meat grinder. Attach the deeds for you.
Okay. Agent Saboteur, upload a virus to Empathy subnet, location Empathy. Meet Adam Ibrahimovic and Larry Fanghorn. Adam's the bad guy and Larry's our client. Once upon a time, the two friends opened a club called Empathy, and things got out of ground pretty quickly. The Yetis poured in, the popularity surged. They were surrounded by hordes of young ladies, and one question at the back of their minds: who's got their hand in whose pocket? Adam or Larry? The blame fell on our innocent, naive Larry. What does Adam do? He changes the club's access codes, made a few shady deals, and hired animals as bouncers. If you were Larry, wouldn't you be pissed? Here's what you're going to do. You'll break into Empathy, upload the attached virus to their net, and bring the club's operations to a standstill. Empathy won't budge an inch until Adam welcomes his old pal Larry back with open arms. Sounds like a breeze, right? Just keep things quiet, no witnesses, and everyone will be happy. Alright, cool. Alright. So do I have to actually do this stealthily then? It kind of sounds like I'm supposed to. Or at least it says leave no witnesses, so either everybody has to die or we have to do it without being caught. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and in the next episode, we're going to do this. Have a good one. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Dennis McKinnon, Turkeyfoot 27, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.